Pads today. Looking forward to seeing what our guys got today. It's been a while since we tackled anybody live. We won't tackle the whole time. You guys will be here. I forget how many periods, but we'll get you 6 live plays today. So you'll watch those first 6 live today, and it should be a good day.
Pat, how much did you enjoy the first day of pads back when you were playing?
No, I don't remember. Golly. I don't know what I ate for dinner yesterday.
You didn't get excited when you strapped them?
Of course we did. I mean, it's the same excitement. It's the same excitement. I think our kids will get excited. There'll be nerves. I mean, everybody gets nervous about the first day of pads as well. I mean, there's always nerves, as a head coach, as a player, because it's real contact out there. There's no sport like this. But our guys are prepared. We practiced the right way as far as just the tempos the last few days, and they're ready for this.
A lot of times defensive players probably wish they could hit the quarterback. They go through all summer, they can't touch him. Is this because of Phil and how big he is? Is this maybe one of those years where the defenders are kind of like, okay, I don't need to tackle him?
No, I don't think so. They want to hit him. He's not looking. It's a little different, man. If I got my back turned, it doesn't matter how big you are. Everybody will hit somebody. I always laugh at the DBs when if they take a shot at the guy with his back turned. It's like, hit him when he's facing you. But I think that quarterback's got a tough position. He's sitting in that pocket. He's got to be patient. He's got to be looking down the field while he ignores that rush and trusts his pass protection. So I think anybody that's standing still, you can hit. They don't care how big you are. But we'll stay off the quarterback. You got to do a great job of staying off the quarterback.
Historically, your linebackers have really gotten into your first day of pads. I usually hear them talking about it. Who are some of the younger linebackers that you're excited to see get about them?
You know what? The young guys are still learning. Like Jordan Bass is still learning. But you can watch him burst and run. You're like, holy cow, it's going to be really good. Rasheem Miles, he got some scraps yesterday. He's a little scrappy. So I'm sure there's going to be some talk out there when that number 3 group gets out there and gets rolling, I think. So.
What's your veteran linebackers, the guys who are going to start, how they look at Shields and
they look
Bengali?
good. I mean, Shane Simon, Bengali. I mean, they're what we expect. But with those guys, we expect more details. I mean, it's just like we want you to be better than you were in the spring. There's constant, progression there, and if you're not getting better, you're staying the same, and that's not good.
Is there in terms of physical attributes, is there a guy you've coached that you would compare to Bengali? Is comparison point, or someone you remind you of?
I got a call from Bruce Feldman a couple of weeks ago, maybe a week and a half ago, about a former linebacker of mine in Miami, Ohio in 2003 who was a freak. He was like one of the first freaks out there. Turner Nande was his name. But he kind of reminds me of him a little bit. We've had a lot of good linebackers. Greg Jones, a guy that we had at Michigan State, and Savasier's tearing it up down. He's tearing it up down in Tampa, from what I hear. So taking plays every day. So I mean, there's everybody's a little bit different, but we're just going to continue to work on his motor and consistency.
How's the punting battle going? How have they been looking?
It's going good. Both of them are really good punters. I think we got 2 pretty good ones. It's just going to come down to the details and who you trust more when it comes down to that opening.
Pat, is a day like today when your competitions that you're having along the offensive and defensive line, when they really start to matter?
They do. I mean, Saturday in our Jersey scrimmage will really, really matter. Today, I think we got maybe 3 periods that are live, and that might be included the one, so just going to wean into it, not just go crazy. Hey, we can go live today. Just like, I think the NCAA thinks we do that sometimes. Like, you can always try to limit what you do, but it would be really smart to do that today. So we just want to be able to coach it off the tape, make sure guys get their feet underneath them, and keep our guys healthy.
What kind of progress is Derek Davis making?
He's making progress every day. He's making progress every day. I tell you, Montravius Lloyd showed up yesterday. It was kind of like, ooh, he looked like he got a little motor to him, so he was interesting as well.
How many backs do you need to have ready? You feel like you need to be
4, 5. It depends. I mean, if you stay healthy, you only need 2 or 3. But you never know how that is, so you got to have them all ready to go.
And your third team of practice squad guys who kind of like some of the starters.
Practice squad.
Well, not practice squad, but guys that are further down the depth chart who are kind of like itching at some of the starters or higher guys that you're like looking at for good rivalries that you've seen as far as what you look forward to.
The Rasheem Miles is interesting. Jordan Bass both interesting guys just because of their athletic ability, and so those guys are always intriguing. We just got to get them going the right direction. Trying to think in the secondary, Cruz Brookins is a guy that you got to keep an eye on. He's smart, and it's just a process for some of those guys. But we got to keep an eye on him as far as special teams go. D-line, I don't really see anybody at this point that it's a little different. O-line, nobody at this point. Tyray's doing a nice job. And then like I mentioned, Montravius, and then those 4 freshman receivers. I think I mention those guys every day with Zion and Lamar and the other 2.
When's the last time you guys have had a player with a physical build similar to like Malcolm, where you just have so much height and size?
Lucas Crawl was kind of one of those guys. He kind of looked like him, and Malcolm just trying to learn the offense. I mean, think about that. I mean, just like there's still mistakes out there, but he's big, he's athletic, and he's got just such a great attitude. I love that kid. Just because he's got a great attitude, guy transfers in, he fits our mold of who we want as people, and that's what I'm most excited about him. Is he's fun to coach.
Will you be at Acrisure on Saturday, and will it be live? And what time should I be there?
It'll be live at 7:30 at night. We're going night scrimmage
Oh, really?
at Acrisure, so get your general admission tickets from DJ, and good luck to you.
I'll pay big money.
Okay. Good.
Anything
There
final
you go.
before walkthrough? Okay.
Got 2